we're started streaming. Let's see who gets to talk about last week. Three. Quinn, why don't you tell us what happened last week?
Oh, my third. Okay. Who's that? Jesus.
Anytime.
I had to bring him up, excuse me.
Take your time.
The morning after the group had arrived back in Craghammer, Mai unfortunately had to head back to Amon for a personal matter, which left Tide in Quinn's care. However, Tide didn't like that very much, so Selise took over Tide sitting. Really didn't do a good job because Tide shit all over Quinn's armor. It's basically the same thing. No one liked it. Quickly managed to clean up and left the mess to the staff while the group headed to speak to Mr. Strongchin about their reward. Quinn brought up that it was supposed to be a 10,000 gold diamond, but didn't have any proof. So they left. Selise and Leaf decided to see if they could do anything about Tide and tried to trigger Tide's memory of anything that they'd done so far. Meanwhile, the dwarf that Quinn had run into tipped off some people from Quinn's past about his whereabouts, and he was given a day to leave with them. Quinn tried to think of something that they could do, but learned that he's got a bounty on his head, so anything started in the city would basically mean they could tell the guards he's a bounty, we're taking him for the money. And then the group decided on leaving before Quinn to stage an ambush. Meanwhile, during the night, Tide ate a bunch of cookies, destroyed a potion, and attempted to eat glass. The next morning, the group headed out before Quinn, and Quinn made sure to stick around and is now being led into an ambush prepared by his allies, captured with no weapons, but on a steed of his own making. It was real crap, and that's it.
Alright. So, you're riding along with... You're riding unshackled, unbounded, on your own steed of your making, led by your brother and two fellow knights. Across the road, they spot your friends hiding and shout ambush. Selise, what would you like to do?
I'm going to shoot this guy.
You're gonna shoot which guy?
This guy.
Sure. You'll have to move so you can see him.
Oh, that's right, because this thing is... So move there. You can see him now. Oh, wait, help if I click on the right one. And then I jump right behind.
Alright, your arrow flies through the air and he swipes it out of the way with his hand.
Yeah, okay.
Is that your whole turn?
I think so.
Alright. Tide, you're eating
Oh, boy.
cookies.
I am eating cookies. I mean, I'm gonna do something real fast. Just to see how well this goes. If it'll load on my computer, I was rolling a d20. Okay. I proceed to keep eating cookies.
Okay. Alright. Quinn.
Alright. I'm so prepared today. Don't worry about it. I would like to do a channel divinity. And I would like to do champion challenge. So all three of them have to make a wisdom saving throw of 14 or higher. And if they fail, they cannot go more than 30 feet away from me.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Alright. It will be the top guy, the furthest north guy. First, he fails. Second knight passes with a natural 20.
Wow, what a bitch.
And as for your brother, wisdom saving throw. He passes with 27.
Okay. Alright. Cool. Sure.
Is that going to be your turn?
Yep. Actually... Yes. I'm not gonna move.
Alright. Knight 1 looks to your brother. You were right. Knight 2 looks to your brother. God damn it. You're always right. They do nothing. Leafy, you are up.
Oof.
Adam?
He's muted.
Oh, whoops. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So, after I throw a javelin, can I then throw Austin's mace as like an improvised weapon?
Sure.
Okay.
What?
Alright, I'm gonna send both of them to Alfred.
Alright.
And I am going to do my Frenzy Rage and Reckless Attack on this turn.
Okay.
So, let's see, advantage and Javelin. 17 hit.
Nope. Slaps it away.
Okay, well, goddamn. Alright.
You're throwing it at Alfred, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he throws it away.
Okay. And then the other one is just straight strength, right?
I believe so.
Okay. And that's 20.
He catches it and hands it to Quinn.
Okay, then.
Alright. Okay.
Was that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
It is Alfred's turn. He catches them. The arrow, the crossbow bolt flies. He smacks it out of the way. The javelin comes. He backhands it out of the way. The mace comes. He catches it. Flips it in his hand and hands it to Quinn, and then gets off his horse. We surrender. Please, don't hurt us. And moves to the side. He is yours. Please, stop attacking. Selise, it is your turn.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm approaching. And that's it.
Alright. Tide, what are you doing?
Oh no, I mean, my current captor just left me free with cookies.
I told you to stay right there.
We'll see. I mean, I don't understand language, but we'll see if I get the hint. That should be -5. I do not get the hint. I eat cookies.
Alright.
I mean, you're getting the hint, just real slow.
I'm feasting. Oh, and also, L, for the music commands, you may want to mute the bot channel.
Quinn.
Because sometimes the notifications pop up when you talk.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the remote control to this TV, so I can't mute.
TV? Fancy.
Yeah, so you're
That's
just
what you
gonna,
get.
You're just gonna have to deal with the sound. I'm sorry.
That's what you get for being fancy. That's my turn.
All right, Quinn.
I don't. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move here.
They allow you to move.
That's so suspicious. That's so suspicious.
Kill them all.
What else would you
I
like
want
to
to
do?
see if there's anybody around.
Roll perception.
I feel like I'm missing something. In and out of character.
You have a feeling you hear munching behind the boulder. To yourself.
It's like very feverish munching.
This is real suspicious. I have my turn.
Goddamn mimics again.
The two knights do nothing. Leafy, in your fit of rage, drool running down your snout. What would you like to do?
Do I understand that they said they surrender?
Yeah, he said it clearly.
Okay. Well, I think what I'd do is I'd pull out my maul, jump out of the cart expecting to be surrounded, and just go, oh. What? Oh, what? And that's my turn.
Alright. Alfred stands there with his reins for his horse in his hands. And does nothing. Waits for you guys to leave. Selise.
Selise hands Quinn over
He
his
did?
longbow.
Oh,
Huh?
Go ahead, sorry.
Selise hands over Quinn's longbow, quiver, and shield.
I'll take it.
And then she kind of hesitantly looks at the knights and then looks over to Quinn. She's like, you lead, sir. Where are we going?
Tide?
I'm about to whisper you something.
God, did you finish the cookies?
Might have finished the cookies.
Oh no.
I was eating rocks.
He's over there chewing on his shoe.
I'll bring one of the wooden wheels, tell him it's a pizza.
You could tell him whatever you want, he's not gonna know.
True.
No, that's going to be a little more than an intelligence one.
So I couldn't use, like, survival? This is up to you.
Yeah, intelligence one is just too.
I mean, I still have my wisdom.
For shits and giggles, why not?
Yes. Do you want me to roll?
No, you can just roll when they come.
Gotcha, Chief.
Quinn!
We'll watch you leave.
Oh, you want us to leave? I'm sure we can come out of initiative now, right, guys?
I'll stop the music.
No, I run in to attack them.
I mean, you can do
The
that.
person I couldn't hit with a 20, I guess.
You can do that, and I will back you up, but... yeah. You could...
Like, unless I was secretly getting disadvantage and didn't know it.
Is there a particular way you would like me to go?
Any way you want to.
Well, okay then. He gets back on his horse. I will see you later, brother. And if you guys do nothing until they're gone, they will right away.
Mr. Quinn, that seemed very strange, considering the story you've told us. They just let you go? I mean, I know we're intimidating, but come on. That was a little too easy, don't you think?
That's why I wanted to watch them leave.
I thought you said that they were hardened combatants. They would, fight us to the death.
I'm just as confused as you are.
Well, I guess we can at least head to Amon now. But it seems like you may need to deal with this at some point, or they're just probably going to come back.
You're right.
Oh well, I think we probably need to figure out what Tide's doing.
Tide, sweetie. Come on out now.
L, you want me to roll?
Give me a perception, Selise.
Perception. I don't like that.
You see Tide trying to hide in the corner over there with his lasso in hand.
Tide, darling, get out from the corner. It's time to go home.
I'm going to grab one of the wheels of this cart.
Okay.
And go over to where Tide is.
Okay.
I sort of shake it at him. Like, come on, let's play a game. I try and shake it at him, and then I hurl it as far as I can, hoping he'll chase after it.
Like a frisbee.
I lasso the cat.
Alright. Roll it.
I'll just roll a net.
Yeah, that would do it.
And I want to try, like, pulling him. Like, I know he's out of character know he's probably way too heavy. But I want to run holding the rope like he's weightless.
RP it out, guys.
Oh, come on, Todd. This is no time for games. We really need to get going. We wasted a day just sitting out here waiting for, well, nothing. Come on, darling. We need to head home. Leaf, why are you antagonizing him?
I wasn't trying to antagonize him. I was trying to get him out.
Tide walks over to Selise and tugs the rope as if to get Leaf to stand.
I'm sure Leaf is just standing there with a lasso around him.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm standing there with the lasso around me, just confused about what's happened.
I would like to tighten the lasso around him.
And I'm going to reach out to untie the lasso and loosen it.
I bat her hands.
And I bat his hand harder.
And I bat back.
And I just kind of take the rope and take it out of his hands because I'm sure I'm stronger than him.
Contest!
Oh. Mr. Quinn, I think we need a leader over here. These boys are just having way too much fun with this rope.
God damn it!
He kind of like just
normal,
yanks it right up out of your hand.
I take my rope back in sadness. I was not able to have my own pet kitty.
Quinn's just gonna clomp over on his demonic horse.
I scream and run.
This is kind of why I was avoiding walking over here.
I mean, you could have undone the horse, right? I mean, it's not like we're going to need the horse for the rest of the journey. I mean,
It's funner this way.
Alright, well, shall we get going?
We could lasso him and then put him on the horse.
Hey, Elle.
Yes.
Is there a decently deep source of water nearby? Not deep, but you probably get what I'm hinting.
Not where you're at, no.
Damn it. Okay, there goes my plan.
Alright, my dears, you go chase after him and let's get going.
oh yes, I'll help find him. I guess I'm chasing after Tide.
Sure.
I'll see if I can cut him off.
Realizing that with Quinn going around to flank him and realizing that his previous objective is now chasing him. I want to net the kitty.
Go for it.
This will be an actual net. Ah, of course.
You net yourself.
I flail and scream.
Fall down, all tangled up.
I flail
And
scream.
I collect him in the net.
Alright.
Well, that
The
worked
demons are
out
gonna get
perfectly,
me.
didn't it?
Thinking I'm gonna be eaten by what was gonna be my hunting companion, thinking that they're gonna sacrifice me to a demon horse, I scream.
Okay.
I proceed to flail.
Alright.
We'll throw him up here and let's get going.
I proceed to tie him to the demon horse.
Oh, your ears are gonna be ringing the entire journey. Tide is going to lose his voice.
Alright. So, you guys travel the opposite direction because you want to head towards Iman, correct?
Mm.
Alright.
Yeah, Tide is definitely gonna lose his voice.
So, Tide loses his voice after a few hours. You guys travel uneventful. A few passerbys, but nothing major happens, and then the night begins to fall. Who's keeping watch the first night?
I'll take first watch.
I would probably keep watch later in the night.
Alright. Tide,
Yeah, I
are
feel
you
like
doing anything during the night?
Are they still keeping me tied up?
Yes.
I mean, once we start walking, like, you're still gonna be tied, but you're still gonna be tied, but you're gonna be like walking.
Gonna be tied.
Oh.
Okay, so when does the demon horse ever go away?
No.
Oh, okay. This is gonna be hard for you then, because
I thought it goes away every hour, every 8 hours.
Let me have a look at the spell.
I could be mistaken,
Trying to click the wrong thing here.
but I thought your summon only lasts 8 hours. I could be mistaken though. So, as long as Tide does nothing but basically shit himself, the night goes uneventful. And as long as Tide behaves himself, you guys will travel 3 more nights.
I mean, if you keep summoning a demon horse, I'm definitely gonna try to resist.
It just lasts forever until I dismiss it, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, so, yeah, Tide is definitively going to resist.
Alright.
And whoever tries to feed him is probably gonna get bit. Probably best to just let him eat himself.
So,
I mean,
let me know how this plays out, guys.
So who's feeding him? I mean, I know he hates me.
Want to know who's cleaning up the shit as well? Or are you just letting him bathe in it?
With a
we
grouch,
will take him to the bathroom.
with a grouch face, Tide will be jelly beaned up against a convenient rock.
Quinn is not going through that again.
You've learned your lesson, as a parent should.
I mean, we can deal with it after we get to Amon, right? Just let him be covered in shit the whole time. I mean, we can wait till Amon, right?
I mean, you're gonna have to deal with the smell. Because one of you has to carry him
I
somehow.
will definitely be upwind, so I do not have to smell that again.
Quinn is going to put his armor on the horse. And then have the horse just be out of sight of Tide.
Okay.
Good.
I have a telepathic bond with it, and it understands common.
Alright. So you guys deal with this for 3 whole nights.
We find a river at all.
Yes. You come across the river.
I'm 1,000% attempting to bathe him.
Alright.
How deep is this river?
It's pretty good.
Am I still in a net?
I think
figured
they're keeping you tied up until...
Not in a net, but at least ropes.
Like a leash, but like around your waist.
I want to wriggle my way into the river.
You don't have to wriggle, I'm taking you there.
Oh no, you don't understand. I'm getting in that damn river.
Yeah, I'm taking you there.
Good.
The whole point is to go bathe.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have sight?
I can't see anything.
I have sight. I think you haven't said it's dark.
It is nighttime.
Okay, yeah, I have sight.
You
I'm
have
not
sight
sure
but
what.
no light.
Yeah, no, I have my regular dark vision. I'm not sure what the things here are, but
Oh, okay.
I don't know what anything is. So.
yeah, there's like weird things that are.
That's where I had wagons, okay? But you guys didn't bring wagons.
Oh, okay.
No, we fixed the one from the last battle and brought it.
And then we would have had a steed to pull
Is
it.
this from a tree?
Yeah, that's a tree.
Okay.
So I'm tied up, yeah?
Wait a minute. I guess I didn't
Just-
even... Damn it.
At this point, I feel like you're probably just leashed, but not actually, like, restrained.
Okay. Like tied to the neck, the ankle, the wrist?
No, like the waist.
The waist, okay.
That's why I meant like a leash. Like, we're not
Yeah.
gonna strangle you if you try to run away.
I end up killing myself because I try to run away hard.
Yeah. Maybe one of you should bathe him. I have to light a torch.
I mean, I can see in the dark, but I guess I can hold his leash. I don't know.
Can I swim in this, or is it like gonna pull me off into the river?
As soon as you get in, it's freezing cold. Because it is mountain.
It's what?
Mountain. It's running from the top of the mountains down.
Yeah.
And
I didn't hear what you first said.
Yeah, it's freezing cold.
Okay.
Did that add light for you guys?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the water is freaking freezing cold. It's about 30 degrees. It's got a decent flow to it.
He'll adjust.
Yeah, you're used to the ocean, so it's not too bad for you.
Yeah, he'll adjust.
As you guys are standing there, Tide is in the water. Leafy's over there watching him wash shit off of him. Quinn and Selise, what are you guys up to?
We might be talking or
I'm still suspicious. That doesn't really line up with what I know of my family.
That is very true. I mean, you told us he gave you 1 day, and then all of a sudden he let you go? I'm wondering if it was something we should have followed up on. But I feel we need to get Mr. Tide straight away first.
Yes, that's the #1 priority right now.
Tide, roll me a perception. Leafy, roll me a perception.
Sure thing, boss.
Okay, perception.
You hear...
Could I... Actually, no, I wouldn't be able to know that. Y'all just ask, are these bats?
Doesn't sound like bats.
Horse feet?
No. It does sound like something's flying.
So it does sound like something flying through the air. Can I hear it as well, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Tide looks up at wherever the sound's coming from, goes, and dives under the water.
I look up as well, and I shout to the others. Something's coming from the sky.
Initiative time.
Up.
If Quinn has enough time, he'll light a torch.
Alright. And remember, you are unarmored.
Oh, tits.
I'm gonna remove my initiative modifier from my thing for now. Or my wisdom modifier, yeah.
Did you get like
That added.
Oh. Helps if I have it. Selection. What?
And the Lord's people said, "Amen."
I like that you rolled a nat 1 and
I
got
know.
basically the same as me.
Yep.
That's unlike
your
Selise. She usually rolls really good for initiative.
If you have more than 13 decks, technically you go before I do. So, okay, cool. My armor right now is 13.
Alright, descending. Alright. And out of the night sky comes harpies.
Oh, fuck those guys.
Wonderful.
Tide, you are underwater. Therefore, only 2 saw you, so Leafy.
Uh-huh. Yep.
You're the only one over there, buddy.
Yep, I am. We still haven't done a long rest, have we?
Yeah, it's been 3 days.
Oh, it's been 3 days. Okay, good to know.
Yep.
That helps a lot.
Alright, well... this one's gonna fly down. Going to attack twice. Does a 19 hit?
Yep.
Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
This harpy flies down and swings her talons across your shoulder, digging in for 6 slashing. And as you scream, it brings its club down and clonks you on the head for 4 bashing. And then flies up 10 feet. So it's technically still there, just 10 feet up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
This one is 20. 25, 30, 35, 40. This one is also 10 feet up in the air. And this one's going to join it to give double the chance of success. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Also 10 feet up in the air. And they're both going to play the Harpy song for you two.
What does that mean?
Means they're gonna sing and you're gonna like it.
I need you both to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
You have +3 on this, Selise.
So
You feel the magic sink into your head. It's such a beautiful song. But these windy bitches must be killed.
okay.
This one's gonna fly. Yeah, you guys passed.
All right.
So although it's lovely, they still don't like you. Still don't like them. This is gonna fly down, try to attack you. Does a 16 hit?
That's my AC.
You take 9 more slashing as the talon scrapes across your forearm as you try to bat it away. The club comes down, but an 11, you dodge out of the way as it swings down and takes flight up in the air. I think it moved 15, 5, 10. Yeah, it's going to go up. This one's also going to go up 10 feet. Tide, you are deep underwater. Not too deep, but deep.
Yeah. So, how high up is this one?
Well, from you, they're probably 15. Because the water, you're lower in the water, but if you come to the surface, you're probably about 12 feet away from them. Oh, well,
Okay,
they're 12 feet up in the air, plus the distance away from you.
Okay, so is it? I'm literally having to think primal with how I do combat. Is it possible that I could jump up and grab it?
No.
It's not?
No, you're also in water, man.
Well, I mean, like, get up under it.
It's
Like,
that
directly
one,
up under it.
This one right here is still above the water.
So, on the edge, I don't have any, like, I don't have any, foot holding?
No, because you'll just sink into the soft mud.
Okay. Would it be okay to say I have my net on me?
No, you're bathing.
Hey man, you don't know what I do. That shit could be.
To be honest with you, I'm going to give it up to Quinn if he even let you have your weapons with you.
I wouldn't have any weapons. I'm just asking if I'd have the net.
Are you even dressed?
Oh,
Probably not.
maybe like very loose underwear.
I mean, let's be honest. You've been covered in shit for the past couple days, so
Yeah, probably not.
yeah, you probably don't have anything but a rope tied around you and a loincloth.
Austin, humor me. Would Tide have a net? A net.
As long as you haven't thrown it at anybody today.
Today? Well, you got rid of the horse, so that would definitely cause them to behave better.
Oh, I never said I got rid of the... Oh, wait, yes I did.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, I did.
So,
It's causing an issue or whatever.
I have a net. I have a net. I would like...
That makes no sense to me. Why would you be taking a bath with a net?
I am retarded.
Yes,
That
but I
question
still
isn't valid.
just don't understand why they would even give it back to you, since how you threw it. Never mind.
I could catch a fish.
Never mind. Never mind. Go for it. It just makes no sense.
I would like to get directly up under the harpy, directly up under it.
Sure.
Come up to the surface
Sure.
and throw the net at it,
Sure.
which will have disadvantage because of its away, like not the adjacent space. But I would like to use my inspiration,
Okay.
so it'll cancel out. Does an 11 hit?
Maybe. I have to look.
I honestly don't know the AC of a harpy.
11 does hit.
Hey! So it is now restrained and it falls on top of me into the river.
Alright.
And just letting you know, I'm going to proceed to start drowning it.
You're going to take 4 points of damage.
Sure, sure. and just letting you know I'm going to start drowning it. I'm going to grab it by the throat and drown it.
Okay, that could be your next turn.
That'll be my next turn.
Leafy?
So it's 10 feet up in the air. Does that mean it's within range for me to hit with the maul, or...?
Sure.
Okay. Then I'm going to go into my rage.
Would you be carrying the maul to take him bathing? A two-handed weapon to take him bathing?
I usually have that on me. I kept the...
That's fine.
I kept my shield and everything.
I'm just asking.
I kept my shield and literally everything else back.
It's the stick of discipline.
Go for it.
Because, I mean, we could be attacked anywhere.
Sure. Go
I
for
know
it.
that. Okay. Yeah. Attack with the maul. Attack again.
Both those will hit.
I don't know why those didn't automatically roll, but... Okay. And that's my turn.
Alright. Alright. Quinn.
I definitely wouldn't have any weapons on me if we've relaxed. So I'm gonna go the 10 feet over here and grab longbow and quiver.
Alright.
Hastily strap it to myself and come back over here so I can see them.
Alright.
And I'm pretty sure, like, grabbing everything and putting it on me and then walking back over here is my turn. But I don't know. That's up to you.
Probably not. I'd say you used your bonus action.
Alright. If I drop the torch to the ground, will it extinguish?
No, it will burn, but it won't move from that area.
Okay. I will do that so I can shoot at them.
Alright.
Pew pew. Nope.
Nope.
Negative. Do not pass go.
Negative Ghost Rider. Is that it?
Yeah, that's all. That's everything.
Alright. Selise?
I probably would still have my short bow on, or the heck do I have my crossbow
Okay.
on me. So I am going to... Can I use both attacks when I use a crossbow, or is that just when I'm...
No, I believe you can use both attacks. Oh, is it just two-weapon fighting, or are you talking about does your class give you another extra action?
Let me see, I have fire...
Do you get two attacks with your action?
When you take action... Yeah, so that's what I plan on doing.
Alright, yeah. So yeah, you get 2 shots.
With a crossbow, you only get 1 shot because it has the loading property. Unless you have the crossbow expert feat.
Okay, well then, never mind. That one goes to this one right here.
Alright, already done. Is that your turn?
I guess so, if that loading thing is true. Then I can't use my extra attack.
Alright. The first harpy will break free from the net.
It has to try. Because there is a chance it fails. It's very low of a chance, but there's a
It
chance.
succeeds.
But it is still in the water.
You will use half movement and fly 20 feet up with your net.
I want to grab it. It leaves my reach. I can grab it, right?
You can attempt to.
Yep, I'm gonna grab it.
Oh god.
Well, I'm hoping it's not strong enough to just yeet me out of the water. Because water adds weight when something...
Will you just roll it?
I'm hoping.
You fail.
I fail? Did it net 20? Hold up.
No. You're just trying to grab the net, right?
No, I'm grabbing the harpy.
Oh, you're grabbing the harpy. I thought you were grabbing the net.
I told you I'm trying to drown the damn thing.
Oh, okay. Let's see. It did get a 20.
Fuck that thing.
Alright. So we'll go double for 20 feet up in the air. Alright. This one is going to attack Tide. A 7 definitely misses, but as it swoops down with its claws and tries to claw you, it smacks you in the face with its club, dealing another 5 damage.
Sure.
Got a club.
That's Talifi, not Tide.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
You said Tide.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so 5 damage to me.
Yes.
Reduced to half, which is 2.
Yep.
Okay.
And it will fly 40 feet up in the air.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, 5.
Do I get an attack of opportunity on it?
Sure.
Okay. Then I'ma smack it.
You do smack it.
Smack it for 19 kittens worth.
Yup.
And it flies up in the air and then comes right back down dead. Alright. So this one can no longer be seen. And these guys fly up in the air to no longer be seen. What do you do?
So is there one still? There's the one above me, right?
Nope, they flew away.
The one above me had enough speed to fly away.
Flew, I think...
Because it started its turn in water.
It's 20 feet away from you.
It's 20 feet away from me? Okay.
Can you do anything with it 20 feet away from you?
No, but I can pray and hope. But I'm just... I wish I could have grabbed it. But, so... I guess I'll just ready my action to grab its ass if it comes back down.
Alright.
I know I definitely, even if I got onto land, couldn't jump 20 feet in the air.
What does everybody else want to do?
I'm going to prepare an action to smack one if it comes down to me.
Alright.
They fly away with my bolt.
If you hit it, yeah.
Did I hit it?
Yeah, you hit it.
know.
You did 7 to it, I believe.
Well, I'm keeping my eyes peeled.
Alright.
They fly back.
I'll grab my torch and move here
Okay.
and keep an eye out.
I swear, if we could just get one moment of rest, it would be really nice.
You guys have had 3 days.
Yeah, but we had to deal with Tide those 3 days.
Where's the
Selise
rat?
Talk to the great ether.
Alright. Time passes, nothing seems to happen. What do you guys do?
Mr. Quinn, do you think we're safe to continue resting here, or should we move on?
I think we'll be fine as long as someone stands watch.
Very well.
Alright.
I'll take the middle watch as usual.
Who's taking first watch? Please move your tokens to where they belong.
So it flew away with the net?
Yeah.
Damn. Alright, I got one more, though.
I'll take
I'm
the
sure-
first launch.
I'm sure he'll start screaming about his net if we don't give him the other one.
I start looking for it, thinking it's here.
Alright, so who's taking...
I think Selise is doing the first, Leaf is doing the second, and I'll do the third
Alright.
since I'm already out of my armor.
I grab the harpy body and drown it.
You put it in water, nothing happens?
Yeah, I just grab it by the throat and start drowning it for like
Did a
about a
harpy-
solid.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's fine. That's all I want to say.
Did a harpy die?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I got one.
that was super in character because I couldn't see anything.
Faintly see Ty like thrashing about, holding a corpse in his hands.
No, I just hear water, man.
I think I would, after he's done throttling the harpy, I'd lead him back to the camp.
Alright.
Gonna have to clothe my ass.
Oh. Quinn will reluctantly volunteer to do that. Because I'm sure that's going to be fun.
I mean, he's already done his due, so no worries there.
Do you think Tide is going to let Quinn clothe him?
Without biting.
He got you back already, and as long as the demon horse isn't within line of sight, he will not bite your aorta. Or your carotid.
Alright.
Alright.
So, Tide, where are you going?
Eventually, when they get me, I will come back.
Alright. The first watch is just about over. I need a perception roll.
Oh, great. Of course. Moment's rest. Just before I'm thinking, yay, I can finally go to sleep. I didn't see nothing. So I go to sleep.
You can go to sleep. Alright, who's taking second watch?
That's me. Perception. I got that.
You hear something to the north. It's very light.
Is it the same wing flapping sound, or?
It sounds like weeds being moved across, back and forth.
Okay. Very faint, or?
Yeah, faint.
Okay. I move a little bit closer to that, to the north, and, like, keep my eyes on it, but I don't mention it to anyone yet.
Alright, how far are you going north?
I don't know. Probably, like...
Well, it matters. And the sound's
Probably,
coming from
like,
that way.
here. Okay. Probably, like, here? Like, close enough I can still shout to everyone.
Alright, it's a bit louder.
It's louder.
Yes, it sounds like something is taking place over there.
Well, it could be anything. I'm going to do nothing for now. And if something pops out of the weeds over here, then I'm gonna shout for everyone else.
Give me another perception. You definitely hear fighting.
I hear fighting.
Yep.
Okay, I head back then and wake up Quinn.
Alright.
Boss.
What?
So there's fighting in the bushes to the north of some kind. I don't know if it's gonna affect us or not, but maybe we should leave. Leave, make camp somewhere else.
Do you want to investigate it, or do you want to go?
I mean, if I
perception?
perception.
Both of us, or?
Yep. You're both awake.
Ugh.
Are you sure? Are you sure we're both awake?
Still off in the distance.
I mean, I really don't have much desire to get into any fights that don't have anything to do with us.
All right. Do you want to keep an eye on it while I wake up Selise, since I can't really see?
Sure. Should I go and roll some hit dice just in case?
100% up to you guys. I mean, I'm not forcing you guys to go investigate. I mean,
Alright, well, you know, just in case. I was probably already...
Quinn is gonna move over and try to gently wake up Selise. Selise.
Oh,
Selise,
what
come
did
on.
I do now?
Thankfully, nothing.
What's the matter?
Leaf heard some fighting to the north. He's gonna keep an eye on it while we get our stuff together and then move on.
Very well. Are you gonna get Mr. Tide?
you guys can
I'll
roll me
try.
another perception.
Huh?
You guys can roll me another perception for those who are awake.
I'm so
Holy
sleepy.
There we go, double nat 20s.
You hear the sound of harpies. You also hear something that sounds like an animal dying. And you also hear a man's voice.
Does it sound familiar?
It does not sound familiar.
Okay.
Oh man. Now I gotta go be a hero.
What?
Seems like those harpies are back.
Aren't we leaving?
Well, they're attacking someone, and now that I feel like I know that, I think I need to help them.
Alright. I'll wake up Tide, Selise, if you want to go ahead with him.
Very well, Mr. Quinn.
You guys...
I'm gonna make sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna make sure I have my shield. Actually, no. I'm gonna make sure I have my halberd and my longbow and quiver before I wake Tide up.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my maul out, and I'm going to just start heading forward in the bushes until I see the fighting.
Alright. As the two of you move into the tall grass, which is about waist deep, you move up and you see a harpy fall to the ground. And as you move through to another clearing, the sight before you is a pretty gruesome one. You see a giant moose. It looks to have a net torn and shundered around its antlers. Its throat's gashed open, with what's left of its lifeblood bleeding out. 3 dead harpies lay to the ground, and there is this buff, barbarian-looking man. He's an older gentleman, and he's standing there holding his leg as blood seems to gush out of it. His axe covered in blood, claw marks along his back and shoulders. And he collapses to one knee. What do you guys do?
Tide, come on!
Oh.
And I, it, like, flails his arms and bing into the shield. Arm cramps and he sits there in a fetal position for a second.
Are there any harpies around?
Not alive anymore.
Well, I guess he won. But maybe we should be Oh man. This is really the boss's specialty, isn't it?
It is.
Hey, guy, are you alright? Shouting at the barbarian guy.
He turns his head to you, smiles. His white teeth shone through his white beard. He lifts his hand from his thigh, his wound now completely closed. He moves over and lays his hand on the moose's neck. I'm just fine, thank you for asking. He mutters a few words, and the moose lets out a small and seems to come back. The wound now on its neck healed, and he begins to help it to its feet.
Quinn's just gonna haul Tide to his feet, light a torch, and start walking where the other two went.
He seems to have the same kind of touch that our fair leader has.
I guess so. And I'm a little surprised that you're alright. I was sure with the noises I had heard before coming over here, you would have been doing a lot worse.
I was. It was a rough fight. I appreciate you coming to check up on me. Thank you. Right, name. Hi, my name's Leaf. What's your name? They call me Nick. How about you? He looks to Selise.
Hi, Nick. My name is Selise. Nice to meet you. I'm glad you are well. Is there anything else we could do for you, or shall we part ways at this juncture?
Well, if it's alright with you. You seem like decent folk. If you don't mind the company, I wouldn't mind traveling with you for a little while. The moose now on its feet. He moves to the tall grass and begins to dig around in the grass.
You know, Mr. Nick, was it? Maybe you could help us out. See, we have a friend who has somehow been dumbfounded, is the only word I can come up with. Maybe you could assist. Maybe you know what's ailing him.
Perhaps. He comes up, and he's got a big bag with him. And he ties it back to the side of the moose. Grabs its reins, and begins to walk towards you guys.
Ah, Mr. Quinn. So this is Mr. Nick. He apparently did not need our services. And he seems to be able to heal. And I was wondering if maybe he'd be able to assist us with Mr. Tide. What do you think?
I'd try anything at this point.
He puts his great axe in between the moose antlers, kind of like a gun rack, and walks over towards you guys, leading the moose. Show me your friend, I will see what I can do.
I'd like to net the moose.
Try it.
I shall.
If Quinn notices, he's gonna attempt to stop you.
So I'll give it disadvantage. 13?
I believe it would hit. I don't know the moose. What the fuck is a moose's AC, man?
You don't know a moose's AC just off the top of your head?
Yeah, you know.
I
mean,
yeah, come on.
I bought nets for exactly this reason, good sir.
Is it a moose? Is it a dire moose? What kind of moose is it?
Oh, if it's a dire moose, I feel like I wouldn't be able to net it.
Oh, good lord, guys. You guys are the worst. The worst players in the world.
Come on, just make something up. Gosh, you're the DM.
D&D Moose's AC.
Would it be similar to a giant elk?
Possibly.
Well, a giant elk has an AC of 14.
So we're just gonna shits and giggles say you miss with a 13.
Nah, I retrieve my net.
The net flies across the air and lands on the moose's antler, and it looks at you.
I go for the net.
As you moved for the net, this 6'7" big burly barbarian looking die with a white beard snatches you by the top of your head and holds you up in the air as you flail with one hand.
I scream.
Yeah, this is the friend who...
I want to smack him across the face.
Yes, this is
he's kind of dumb.
Friends.
As your skinny little arms reach out to smack this seemingly muscle-bound giant, your arm makes it to about his bicep as it's too long, and your consciousness comes back.
Come again?
You're you again.
And he drops you to the ground. That should do, little one. That should do.
I'm going to feel my face. Gonna...
And Selise looks at him inquisitively. So, Mr. Todd, are you there? Did it work?
Gonna feel my ears, make sure they're working right. My voice is a little absent.
Well, you were screaming quite a lot these past few days.
Everything's really been a blur.
I am 100% ready to blow 5 points of lay on hands to make your throat not hoarse anymore.
He just, like, sitting down on it, flat on his ass, just, like, looks up at the party. with this almost downtrodden look of grief and goes, I would like to apologize.
You can clean up after yourself. That's apology enough.
Yeah.
Also, please don't try and tie me up with a lasso again.
I'll try my best. You don't want to experience that. It's kind of like... it's like you are you, but you're like 200 feet away from a window. And you're having to control it from that point of view.
Mr. Quinn, please fix Mr. Tide's voice.
BAM!
I hope he actually said "bam" as he used lay on hands.
I'm about it. It's canon now.
Well, Mr. Nick, thank you so much for returning our dear friend to us. We are in your debt.
Can I have my net back, please?
He is in your debt.
Actually, if it counts as payment, you can keep the net.
No, but I do have payment in mind. Perhaps you would like to escort me to my destination?
Where are you going?
Where am I going? That is a great question. One that I should know right off the top of my hand, because you know it was going to come up. It really was.
It really was.
You see, Elle, this is when you say he strokes his beard until you give us the answer.
Yeah, because you did say it was a white beard, so I'm assuming he's old. He's allowed to forget stuff. It happens.
Tide gets up and looks at the guy and goes,
No, I seriously had it all. I have it somewhere.
It's in there. Yep.
Tide looks at the guy and goes, I suppose I should be I'm obligated. I am obligated to help you, given you just got me out of that hell pit.
Yes, I'm heading to the Shade Steeps. It's not too far from me, Mon, if you don't mind.
I think we can...
Shade Steeps.
Do I know anything about the Shade Steeps?
It's...
Give me a history or nature.
Okay. They're about the same. Eh?
Not really, no.
I'm looking at my map.
Yeah.
Like,
Are you looking at your map or are you looking in the book?
No, I'm looking at my in real life map.
He's metagaming Elle. I got a question.
The Shade Steeps. Sounds dangerous?
Now I got a question.
What?
Do steeps for ranger terrain, would that kind of count as grassland? Or would it not?
No, it's more of a mountain hill.
Gotcha, just wondering. I know they're two totally different, but I was just wondering. I very carefully retrieve my net.
Well, that would be entirely up to our leader here, Mr. Quinn. Do you think we have time for a detour?
For what he's done for us, I think we can make do.
Much appreciated. But, be fair warned, I am being hunted by a very powerful wizard, so it could be perilous.
A very powerful what now?
Wizard?
Do you know the wizard's name?
Jack.
Okay, it's not a dwarf, is it?
No, it's not a dwarf. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no reason. Because Leaf was about to say absolutely everything.
Are we alluding to the liar?
Yeah.
Ah, I vaguely remember what happened a couple of days ago.
No, he is a halfling. Or not a halfling, my bad. He is a half-elf.
Half-elf, halfling, gotcha.
Halfling, half-elf.
Halfling, half-elf.
Elfling.
Elfling.
Oh Christ, that's just a gnome.
He strokes his beard and thinks out loud, I have no idea why the DM hasn't killed you yet.
Wait, what?
I have no idea why the demon hasn't killed you yet.
DM.
Okay.
DM.
No, they're synonyms.
You guys are the fucking evil. The bane of my
How?
existence.
We just said Elfling.
We love
It's not
you,
that bad.
We just want this to be real, alright?
I'm sure when an elf and a halfling love each other very much, it happens.
Tri-quarterling, a human and a halfling.
It's a half-elf, okay? A half-elf wizard.
Alright.
Half elf.
Okay.
Half elf wizard. Got it.
Okay,
Not a dwarf.
house elf, whatever you want to
House
call
elf.
Wouldn't that be an elfling?
it. That'd be a gnome, I think.
Elfling.
The guy just stole his sock.
He's free!
Alright, shall we?
Yeah, we should probably head to this place before we get distracted again.
We should probably sleep for the rest of the night, though.
Oh,
I
right.
like that idea. I think we all deserve a rest.
Yeah.
I can go ahead and keep watch for the first night if you don't mind.
Oh, did you say it's the first night?
Of course.
Do you not need some form of sleep?
I'll get it during the day.
Right. Riley
Alright.
wants to insight check this.
Roll it.
I shall. I hope it's acceptable.
Seems legit.
Part of my noggin still thinks it's in that dark abyss.
Alright, so do you let him take the watch while everybody gets a rest?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I'll do the third watch like I was supposed to of this night.
Alright, he will not wake you up, you will sleep through it.
I
Alright.
can't just wake up magically.
And by sleep he means death. It's your brother.
Selise!
Selise.
You are walking through a meadow.
Walking through a meadow. Okay.
It's a beautiful sunny day. You're waiting for your companion to show up. And then you breathe out. You can see your breath. And as you turn around, you see a wall of ice moving towards you. Everything in its path is freezing. And you wake up.
Okay.
Quinn,
Uh-huh.
you picture the moment that you killed your brother. He's looking up at you. His eyes slowly blink,
No.
and you hear in Dolly's voice, "Are you a murderer?" And you wake up.
Oh my god, Quinn, are you a murderer?
I thought you were gonna say, why'd you kill me, bro?
Why'd you kill me, bro? Why'd you kill me?
bro.
Tide. You see Quinn's face. The utter terror on his face as you look down, straddling over him, covered in shit.
Another nightmare to the tally.
You wake up.
I'm so glad I muted myself for that evil cackle I just did.
Leafy.
Mm-hmm.
You see your wife. Sitting at the kitchen table.
You see her what?
Bawling into her hands.
What's wrong? You know I care, right?
She looks up at you. Freshly teared face. And then you notice her belly. And wake up.
Oh shit, I really fucked up.
It's morning. There's a roasted rabbit on the skew. You guys can RP.
Do I feel cold?
No. Well, it
I
is
don't
chilly.
feel
You're still. No, it's warm. I mean, it's probably about 50 degrees, 60 degrees. I mean, you're still coming down the mountain.
Okay.
Morning, I guess.
It sure is morning.
Give me a perception, everybody but Quinn.
Okay.
Tide, you notice a shit ton of flies all over Quinn's pouch.
What?
I notice this.
Yep, you're the only one.
I'm gonna smell the air. Do I get anything?
Nope.
Okay. Is Nick was his name?
Yeah.
I don't think I was around when he said his name. But is he present?
Yeah, he's by the fire cooking the rabbit.
Okay. I'm just gonna point. Not like a, oh god, what's this? But just a, you may want to look.
Quinn is just gonna slowly roll over, coincidentally in the opposite direction of his bag, and just moan.
I'm gonna walk over.
Is it really daytime?
I'm gonna smell the bag.
He moves his face towards your crotch, past your crotch, to your hip, and seems to sniff your bag. And as he does, these flies explode around him and fly away.
What smell did I get a smell?
There was no smell. Except Quinn's musk.
So it was a bag on Quinn's hip.
Yep. His personal bag.
Just gonna kind of step back, like shaking my head, making sure there's no flies on me. Go, Quinn, did you not notice that?
He's literally like face down.
Our leader.
I'm not messing with you right now. Was that the only ones that saw that? Looked at the rest of the group.
Saw what?
Saw what, dear?
The bag. It had flies around it.
Wait, was it a small bag?
Yeah, it's your small bag.
What about flies? I'm sorry.
Quinn's gonna take a second. And then, think about it. And then open it real fucking quick. And see what's inside. Like, just rip the paper off of it. And see what the fuck it is.
Haruto's stuff is in there.
Oh. That's not the bag I was thinking.
The diamond's still in there too.
And it's still a diamond. It's
It
not
is
like
still a
rotten
diamond.
fruit.
Beautiful diamond.
Cool.
You don't think that could have been Haruto's amulet that might have caused that?
What did you see around the bag?
Flies?
Then it probably was.
Huh.
That's a little bit disturbing.
Well, he was kind of a warlock. We should probably get rid of that somewhere.
For now, we should put it in the bag of holding.
Is that what you do?
Yeah. Put it in the bag of holding. Because it's... I know, Quinn would know enough that it's another space. So we should hopefully not get either as much or any more of that.
As you go to put it in the bag of holding, it explodes. Everybody standing near you takes 19 points of damage. The bag of holding is destroyed, and its contents are spilt out over the campsite.
What?
Wait, the bag of
Standing near you
holding
meaning
explodes?
Yep.
Well, shit.
Je suis excuse?
Nick
Doesn't
looks
that
over
open-
at you guys. What strange things are you guys up to this morning? You waste no time getting into mischief?
Oh boy. So
Evidently
what
blowing
was
up
the
our
range
beloved.
on that?
Probably about 20 feet. 15 feet.
God.
We'll say 15 feet.
That's a large explosion.
Okay, I'm good. So Selise starts picking things up.
Jesus, what all did we have in that bag? Is the question.
I'll need probably some investigation rolls to see
So
if you find everything.
Everything we had spilled out?
Everything you had is spilled out.
God, we had alchemical fire in there.
Not
Healing
more.
Yeah, that was a gift. That was one of my gifts.
1,000. Gee, we had 1,000 ball bearings in there. I think we've lost the ball bearings.
I assume
Yeah.
that they would be in a bag and not just individually all thrown in the fucking bag of holding.
But then the bag
For
exploded.
the other.
So I guess I can do investigation as well, or
Yeah, everybody can.
okay.
I'm 2 days from getting exploded.
Wow. Alright, with Tide's nat 20, you guys do find everything, but it takes you probably a good hour and a half. But now where are you guys going to store it? You have a lot of stuff in there.
No longer have the bag of holding.
First, let's
Didn't
take
hold
inventory. Let's take inventory.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff we may or may not have.
The loot section, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Black Pearl. I mean, we still have that stuff, right? Oh, we never added the cumulative total from the money we got from the mine. I think we glazed over that.
You didn't get any money.
From the mine?
No, we looted it from dead bodies.
Did we get money from dead bodies?
I don't remember getting money from dead bodies.
I believe
I do.
I believe I gave it to whoever searched it.
That was probably Haruto.
We put it in the bag of holding, though. And yeah, if it was his stuff, then we put it in the bag of holding.
Then you probably already got it written down in there.
And I don't think we did, because we were going to do it at the end. But I'll find it.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, there's... Let's see, there's that. Let's see, there's Black Pearl, the wooden ring with animal carvings.
The amulet is not destroyed and is still there.
Well, that's just mean.
Neat.
There's a jug of alchemy as well, I believe, that was in there. A raven statue. Dimensional shackles?
We have fucking dimensional shackles?
I guess.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I can
mean,
take all of the heavy items if you'd like. Although I do have a lot already in my backpack.
Yeah, I could probably take a good chunk of things as well.
I'm gonna summon the horse again.
Okay, the horse gallops over to you after about 10-15 minutes with your armor on it.
We can put all of the gear on the horse.
That's probably a good idea.
Nick is just sitting there next to the tree watching you guys do all this stuff. Not saying a word, just sipping his drink and eating a piece of rabbit. Not sure what to think.
Well,
As we're currently getting stuff fixed, Tide would look to kind of like give this a little bit of a sheepish kind of head tilt towards the ground without even looking at everyone and just say, I would just like to say thank you to all of you for being able to handle me. While I was not entirely myself, I still take responsibility for my actions.
no thanks needed. I know you do the same for us.
Well, now I'm really convinced we actually need to get rid of that thing, like, as soon as possible.
The amulet?
Yeah.
Okay.
If we have a shovel, like, I'll bury it right here.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
I mean, if we bury it deep enough and hide the hole, maybe no one will ever know it's here. We could also take it with us to Amon and maybe give it to a clergy, maybe? I don't know.
I'd be more comfortable with that. Even deeply buried necklaces have a habit of turning up. And I can tell you that from experience. Harold.
I'm not really the most adept when it comes to the occult, but I know basic common understanding, and I don't think it would be a very good idea to turn in an amulet to a whatever Haruto worshipped is something vermin related. I don't think that would be a very good idea to give to holy men. They probably think that it was yours or something of the matter.
We can hand it into my temple.
I mean, we are adventurers. We'll just, say we got it off of some evil person and now we don't know what to do with it.
I mean, that seems fair.
Let's give Mr. Haruto the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say we've come across this from a dead person. That wouldn't be assuming too much.
Right, and as soon as we found out it was, evil, we tried to get rid of it.
And we didn't want it to fall into any other hand.
Exactly.
Now that we've got our story straight.
What are we going to do with all of this coinage?
We split it among us, and then when we get to town, we'll put it in the bank with all our other funds. We have other funds, right?
According to the sheet, we do?
I don't know if that was for us or for Daymore.
Well, I mean, it was party funds.
Alright, we got 4,000 gold in the bank!
Hey, we could buy another bag of holding with that.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
We probably should.
But now that we've got our story straight, thank you for being patient. Why don't you lead the way, Mr. Nick?
Sure. As long as you guys are prepared. You guys will gather up. He jumps on the back of his moose and begins to move. So what brings you guys out this far?
Oh, we had a job in Craghammer. Had a mine that we cleared out.
Nice. Did it pay well?
Boss, did it pay well?
We got what we went for.
Yeah.
A little extra.
Well, that's always good.
Well, what brings you out this far?
Deliveries. He pats the bag on the back of the moose.
What kind of deliveries do you do, might I ask?
He gives you a wink and strokes his beard. Special deliveries.
Oh, well, pardon my intrusion.
So how long have you guys been a group?
That's a very good question. I have it in my notes somewhere.
Well, this small group, we are fairly new amongst one another, but we are part of a great guild that Mr. Quinn is currently the leadership of.
Really?
So we're part of the Cunning Crawlers.
The Cunning Crawlers. Oh. Okay. I believe I've heard of them. They've done some good. I believe they even took part in the Battle of Vasselheim.
Yes.
Yeah, we were all there, if I recall.
Yes, we've lost some great comrades.
Sorry to hear that. But I'm sure they're in a better place.
Oh, I believe so.
I don't know, the people I were grouped with were kind of assholes.
Ouch.
But that's fine, these guys are great.
So, we do have to travel a while. Why don't you share your stories with me? The dead live on in stories. For those, he looks over to Leafy, that care to wish their friends to be lived on, of course. But if it's too painful, I understand.
Well, my favorite comrade was Cowan. He actually knew Mr. Quinn's comrade, what was her name? Oh, the little halfling. What was her name?
Dolly.
And, yes, Miss Dolly. Well, Callan, he just adored Miss Dolly. He loved the fact that she was infatuated with cookies. It's too bad he just did not have the nerve to ask that little one out before Vasselheim. And I know good Elijah, he is doing well up wherever everyone might be.
Oh, I'm sure they're on Mount Celeste.
Not for long.
Not for long. Why do you say that?
Quinn's just gonna march forward.
Oh. My apologies. You guys, if nothing else is going to happen or nobody wants to intrigue or anything, you guys will travel for about 4 hours or so. Then Nick stops on the side of the road and gets off. He opens his bag and pulls a small box out. I'll be right back. Just a small delivery. And makes his way into the wilderness. What do you guys do?
Do you need any help, Mr. Nick?
No, I don't see any trouble.
And you wanted us just to wait right here?
Yeah,
you
that'll
don't
be
want
fine.
us to keep walking on?
You can go on ahead if you wish. I'll catch up. If you're not here when I return, it's quite alright.
Very well, Mr. Quinn.
What do you guys do?
There's no reason to not stop and wait.
Yeah.
So he's going off to deliver a package,
Seems
basically.
That way. Seems that way.
In the middle of the woods.
Middle of the woods.
Hmm. I'm a little curious. What do you think about one of us, I don't know, following him?
Oh, what? I'm afraid I can't hear you, Leaf. I'm busy over here tending to my horse.
Tending to you. What do you say, Tide? Come on.
Granted, it is a little suspicious. I'd rather not make a bad impression on the man who got me out of that dark place.
I suppose we'll just wait here then.
Ugh.
I mean, I don't want to try it if he's not going to use Pass Without Trace.
I got my reasons.
So do you guys just wait?
How long does it take?
It depends. Are you guys waiting or not?
Yeah. Unless Selise is doing something about it.
I was asking Mr. Quinn if we were staying or if we were walking off.
There's no reason not to stay. I was hoping somebody would go investigate, as I'm kind of clunky. But
Oh, you do want me to investigate? Then I go and stealth off after him.
Oh my god, guys.
All you have to do is be like, right on, boss.
Make up your damn mind!
Well, I need it in order.
Roll stealth.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Mr. Nick!
As you guys are, well, sorry, you move into the woods.
Mm-hmm.
You look around. You don't see nothing. You continue on a little ways. And probably about 15 minutes later, you see Nick standing there with the package in hand, and he holds it out. And through the bushes comes a horn. Seems to be made out of gold and diamonds. And then a snout. And then a head. And a little bit of a neck. It's a unicorn. The unicorn bows. And with its teeth, it bites the ribbon on the box, turns, and heads back into the bushes. Nick turns and begins to walk. And after a few moments, I'd mind you not telling the others what you saw. If you don't mind. And he continues walking.
He just said, don't tell the others?
Mm-hmm. If you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me.
What do you do?
I head back. And just say, I don't know, it's weird. He just sort of left a package in the woods.
Nick goes and gets on his moose. Thanks for waiting, guys.
I was wondering where you went, Leaf.
Oh, you know, just a walk.
You guys will travel for another day. Nick does sleep on the moose, as it seems to know the way.
Animal of my people?
What do you guys want to talk or do anything?
Ty's just kind of keeping to himself mostly after everything that's happened in some previous mentions.
So he's asleep, right?
Yes, Nick is asleep.
Alright. While he's asleep, I kind of want to have a look in his bag.
Alright, so you have
I'm not going to take anything, I just want to look.
You have to go over to the bag, which is a stealth check.
Yep. Come on. There.
Alright. It's a fairly large sack tied together with a small rope. You untie the sack and you open it. It's pure darkness inside.
Alright, I put my hand in. Do I feel anything?
Just coldness.
Huh. I think about getting a huge cookie. I think about a huge cookie like I would if I stored one in a bag of holding, and then pull out my hand.
You have a cookie. Chocolate chip.
Holy shit. And then I tie up the bag and put it back.
You put the cookie back? Or the bag?
The bag.
Okay.
And then I go up to Tide. Tide?
Yeah?
Do you see this? Point at the cookie.
Are you trying to make me sick again?
You don't want any cookies? Oh.
Not right now, no, but thank you.
Well, I snuck over to his bag. I put my hand in, felt nothing, thought about a cookie, and I got this.
So it's a bag that produces cookies?
Maybe, but he got a package out of it earlier.
So it produces packages of cookies. Yeah?
Maybe. Or,
What are you two on about back there?
boss, you see this? I point to the cookie. I got that from his bag. I just reached in, thought about a cookie, and I got this.
Leaf. I can't believe that you would do such a thing. While he's talking, he's like pointing at the cookie and giving a thumbs up and like nodding his head. I can't believe you would do such a thing. You're just lucky that he was asleep and you weren't caught. Don't do it again.
But it's really weird, right? That's the point. This is weird, right?
That's how bags of holding work.
Is it a bag of holding, though?
It could be. They can... It might not be a bag of holding, but it may be enchanted to be like a bag of holding. I think there's another name for it, but I don't know what it is.
Maybe. Anyway, do you want half of the cookie?
I don't want any implications in this whatsoever. And he holds his hand down for half the cookie.
Okay, I give him half the cookie.
I'm just like looking back and forth at them as they talk, like, what?
I'm not going to get involved in this. I'm going to keep walking and keep my head forward.
Does anybody have any cups?
Cups?
Cups. Something to hold water in that isn't a water skin.
No, that sounds like something a fancy person would have.
Nope, just a water skin.
The moose just looks at you guys.
I eat my shame.
Oh god. I offer some of the cookie to the moose.
It ignores it and keeps moving.
Ugh. Lame ass moose.
Would you guys like to do anything else?
Not I.
I think I tested this guy enough.
Quinn's gonna hold on to his cookie and not eat it.
Alright, so nothing will happen the next 3 days.
He doesn't discover the cookie theft! Yeah!
Not to your knowledge, he doesn't. And as you guys leave the mountain area, it begins to get warmer. Is there anything you guys want to try to do or do anything before I get started?
Just marching on.
Okay.
Maybe occasionally using the alchemy jug for, like, honey.
Alright.
If it does honey.
I believe it does.
Hey, do you guys want to test out this jug?
Should have it in the handouts. Yeah, alchemy jug. It does.
I know,
I thought you meant...
It does do honey. 1 gallon of honey.
I just gotta figure out how to discover that. So I don't know if we know that or not.
I think Daymore told you how to.
Yep.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
obviously you're the only one that knew Daymore, so. But Daymore did explain how it worked.
Does anybody want a drink? Or honey? Or water?
Believe I'm fine.
What's the honey for?
To eat? Whatever you want.
Oh. I guess I put it on something. On a cracker or something.
Alright.
We have it.
Yeah, we'll spice up a mealtime with a gallon of honey.
Alright, so you guys stop for the evening. And upon stopping, it's been warm for the past couple days, but the temperature begins to drop. And it drops pretty rapidly. What do you guys do?
Could I possibly determine if this is unnatural?
Sure, you can roll it.
Nature, survival, which one?
Let's do it with nature.
Okay, not the greatest. 13?
Definitely not natural.
Gotcha.
Is it the entire surroundings, or is it coming from one specific direction?
It is all around you.
You said we stopped for the night?
Yes, you're at camp.
Quinn's gonna make sure there's a fire lit and just make sure everybody's close to it so we can get warm.
Yep, Nick is asleep. The moose isn't too far away. You guys can give me perception rolls.
Mm-hmm. Perception.
Oh, hey.
It's good.
Leafy's yawning.
The honey.
Oh, which is good honey. Tide, you notice that the wind has picked up a little bit. Tide, Selise, and Quinn. Sorry. I saw the 13 and thought that was your roll, Tide. So, Quinn, Tide, and Selise. You guys notice that it's getting quite cold out. And a small light of blue begins to emanate on Nick's axe. Do any of you guys know Draconic?
I think I do.
I don't.
Let me check, let me check.
I
I do.
Alright, those who notice the can read Draconic, the axe has the word written on it, naughty, and it begins to glow.
Oh shit, he knows.
do. Not.
He knows.
He knows when you are sleeping. Naughty,
Yep,
as in not nice.
as in not nice.
He knows when you've been bad or good, so don't be naughty, bitch.
I think that's how it goes.
Yeah, makes sense. It's child appropriate.
Is that why he's sleeping while we're awake? God damn it. Okay. Is anybody else as in maybe, able to read that?
I
Oh
can't
yes,
read it.
darling, I can read it. It's clearly states naughty.
Read what?
It says naughty. I don't know if that's an innuendo or what.
Do you think that's why it's getting so cold?
Possibly. Is the storm? Could I possibly check in some manner to see if it's like originating from the axe?
Sure.
What would that be?
Trying to think. Probably. I'm gonna say Arcana.
Alrighty, I'll try.
Thinking it would be Arcana.
Hey!
It is not radiating.
Well, I'm not the most arcanic, whatever, inclined person, but it doesn't seem to be coming from the axe. Also, this is a little unnerving. It's saying naughty.
Do you think we should wake Nick up and question him about this? Cause
I immediately shout, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to steal the cookie!"
Nick wakes up. What? Huh? What? Something going on? What's wrong?
Your axe, it seems to have found out that I took a cookie from your bag. I'm so sorry about that. I'll never let that happen again.
Cookie? Axe? He looks up at his axe, and he moves quickly. He grabs it, spins it in his hand. You guys with the good enough perception will see that nice is written on the other side.
God.
Damn it.
He puts on his helmet. Jack is here. I would brace for a battle if I were you.
Oh God.
Ah.
Oh God, I just got it. Oh no.
As Quinn suffers from a stroke.
I had a dream about this.
Did you?
I did.
He jumps on the moose and grabs its reins. As he does, the moose eyes begin to glow red. Its snout begins to light up, and it breathes a little fire.
I'm about it.
And then
I
you
pull
hear
out both of my swords.
Pull out my bow.
the sound of wind picking up. The ground beneath your feet freezes almost instantly. The moisture, the sweat on your body freezes instantly, cracking as you move.
I'm gonna stand within 5 feet of as many people as possible.
And there, you see a halfling moving towards you.
I knew he was a halfling.
I mean, sorry, half-elf.
It's too late.
An elfling!
An elfling!
Yes.
The half-elf moves towards you with a stick in hand.
I'd like to cast Hunter's Mark on him. It's only vocal, so I can do it discreetly.
What's the range on it?
190.
Okay. You cast Hunter Mark on it. That will be the start of initiative.
Okay.
Come on, initiative.
Oh, are we before? Nope. Okay. Are we just doing it on the main overmap?
Yep, that works.
Alright.
Did I click on initiative? I don't think I did.
I don't know. Roll lower than me.
Oh, okay, so I rolled. Okay, so that's an 8.
I was clearly ready, you guys. I can definitely see him in the dark. I'm totally ready.
I think with the amounts you've gotten just throughout this campaign, I think you're actually a statistical anomaly. Congratulations.
Listen, I throw my flail.
Listen.
Selise, you're up first. What do you do?
Do I see him yet?
Yeah, he's about 60 yards away, moving in.
Well, dang, that's not what I want to happen. I'll hold my action, and I guess when he gets closer, or he attempts to attack my companions, I will attack him.
Alright. Leafy.
We may need to redo initiative.
I've got initiative, don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. So he is a good distance away, right?
60 feet away.
60 feet? Alright, I'm gonna close... Yeah, I'm gonna close the distance and get next to... Yeah, I'll be able to get next to him with my movement.
Alright.
But I'm not going...
What were you doing?
I'll move up next to him
Okay.
and hold my action just in case he's not going to do anything, and I'm just going to tell him I'd recommend that you not try and harm us, or this is going to get very bad for you.
As you move in towards this creature, you get within eyesight. You can look upon its flesh. It is a young, female, half-elf. And I'm going to need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, is this a spell or no?
Fearful presence.
Okay, then I get advantage. Because of the magic item you gave me. Right?
I guess.
Because if it's a spell, I get advantage.
It's not a spell, though.
Oh, it's not a spell? Then I get a 2.
Okay. You would have failed anyway. This being of what looks to be pale, frost-covered, and light, piercing blue eyes look up at you, and dread flows through your veins. Ice begins to form down your spine. The hair prickles up. You've never felt cold like this before. This thing could be beyond your capability. You don't even know what this thing would be classified as. This cannot be a half-elf. She just smiles slightly at you and does not slow her pace. Tide, you are up.
Let's see. This is just a question for... because of this. Boop. I get... if I take the attack action on that turn, does that mean that if I ready my action, I won't have the extra one?
Correct.
Okay, just wanted to make that clear. I don't have any reason to shoot right now, so I'm just gonna get some distance to make sure I'm out of harm's way of, I don't know, maybe a breath weapon.
Alright, he's 60 feet away, so...
Longbow's range is 150 to 600, and I currently, for this turn, have a walk speed of 40. How far away is he?
60.
60. I'll get to 100.
Alright.
And I will hold my action to shoot should this person be hostile towards us.
Alright. Quinn.
God damn it. There's no way to get within 30 feet of everybody now.
The only one next to you is Selise.
How far is Nick?
Nick is within range of you as well.
So, can I get it so that Selise, Nick, and Leaf are within 30 feet of me?
No. Leafy moved 60 feet away from you.
I know, but if I move up 30 feet, would he not be within 30 feet of me?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Math.
That's what I mean. Can I as the center of a 30-foot radius circle.
I'll say you can finagle it. Yeah.
Then I'm going to cast Bless at 2nd level. So I can bless myself, Leaf, Nick, and Selise.
Alright.
So you get a +4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
Oh, D4, you mean?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yep, because I moved up 30 feet too, so...
Alright. Nick swings his axe around and charges ahead. But does not make it there. Jack has the most sinister grin on her face. And glances at Leaf, who's unfortunately closer than anybody else.
Yep. I am closer than anyone else. And I didn't rage. Go me.
Within seconds, Jack swings her club, her staff. And I'm sure an 18 will hit.
Oh, it will.
Oh shit. You
like
take
that.
Yeah, this is bad. You shouldn't have ran up. Especially without raging.
Mm-hmm.
She jams the end of the staff into your chest. You take 20 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
3 cold damage. She whips it out of your chest and brings it down across your chest, slicing it open for 18 more damage.
For 18 more damage, okay.
She spins it around and smacks you on the back of the head for 17 bludgeoning damage.
Uh-huh.
And does not stop her stride. And does not say anything.
I shoot.
I got 11 health, guys.
I shoot.
For those who are holding their actions, which was Selise and Tide, and I believe
I was
Leaf
holding my action
as
to
well.
attack.
Yes.
But fearful presence, so they're at disadvantage, right?
Yes, you're at disadvantage to attack.
But you got a D4.
I do have a D4.
And at this point, I need everybody to roll. For fearful presence, it's 120 feet from this creature.
20.
I'm sorry, what's the roll?
Wisdom saving throw.
And does a 19 hit? I need to ask.
19 does not hit.
Does a 20 hit?
A 20 does hit.
Okay, well then they'll take an extra d6 from the hunter's mark. So
AC
total.
is 20.
Oh fuck, okay. God knows I love me a high AC.
God. I got 12.
How much?
Got
You said
15.
16?
16, yep.
16 damage, right?
Yes.
Alright, gotta add that in. Alright, wisdom saving throws. Tide, you fail.
Gotcha.
Quinn, you fail. Selise, you pass.
With flying colors.
The fear washes through your guys' flesh as this thing just beat the total living shit out of Leafy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Leafy brings, I'm thinking his maul is what he's using, right?
Yeah.
Smacks this thing twice with its maul. It does nothing. The weapon coats over in ice and takes a little damage.
Does my arrow do anything?
You did hit it, right? For
Yes.
17, right?
16.
16. The arrow pierces into her chest, turns to ice, crumbles and breaks, leaving a small wound.
The arrow that missed, did that shatter as well from like an aura, or is this a contact thing?
We'll say it gets blown off into the snow somewhere.
Gotcha.
Your armor begins to frost over. Selise, you are up. She is now within 30 yards of you guys.
30 yards, feet? What
All
are you
right,
talking about?
Wait, let me make sure. Let me see the movement again.
Probably.
No, she is within 20 feet of you.
20 feet of me.
Of you guys, yeah. So she's
if
right
I-
up to Nick.
Is there a way I can get within 10 feet of her and not anyone else?
And not anyone else?
Yeah.
No, because she's right next to Nick. You can avoid everybody but Nick.
Alright, I'm gonna
But
take
you
the
can't.
chance.
You can be 5
What?
feet away from her to just have her in your effect, but you won't be within melee range.
I don't know what that means. Sorry.
Your aura will be 10 feet, right?
Yes.
Your melee attacks are only 5 feet. So if you're going to use your bow, you can stay back and only have her in your aura. But if you want to attack with your swords, Nick will be in the aura.
Without the visual, it's hard for me to understand. Sorry.
Alright. So, are you going to attack with your swords?
I want to do my fancy thing. That's why I asked.
Alright. You can do your fancy thing and stay 5 feet away from Jack and not hit Nick with it.
Okay, that's what I want to do.
Alright.
Because she's still within 10 feet, but Nick will be out of my aura.
Yes, but if you
10
move to attack with weapons, you will put Nick into your range.
But briefly.
Only
During that
white.
attack, I can move back.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. So you move up. Describe what happens.
So I'll... Selise is going to move closer. She has both swords in her hand. I don't remember if this is action or bonus action.
I believe it's an action.
Okay, so as my action, I'm going to, as soon as I get closer to her and I feel that I am within a safe distance from everybody else, all of a sudden, light just pours out of me. My body radiates heat, and I'm assuming the ice around me, the frozen field, will start melting away. Am I allowed to use a bonus action to use my to attack her with my longsword?
No. For one, she's out of range, and you can't use your offhand unless you attack with your main hand.
You cut out.
Unless you use your main first.
You can't because you're not within range, you're not within melee range, and you can't attack with your offhand without attacking with your main hand.
Okay. That's fair. Okay, I understand now.
All right, so roll your damage.
That's all that happened.
You don't do damage with it right away?
Yeah, I do.
All right, roll your
The start
damage.
of my turn.
Oh, the start of your turn.
During it... Gosh. Where's these words? Okay, so half of my level. So, rounded up, so that's 4.
Alright, so you and her take 4 damage.
Yeah.
Alright. Leafy. The wounds you have suffered have ice on them. The fur on your body frost over and flakes off, revealing your skin underneath around the wounds. This thing, whatever it is terrifying to you. And you see Selise just walk up to it like it's nothing. The light begins to shimmer around her mask, and she explodes into a bright, radiant light. Shining, powerful. The ice around it melts. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I was actually going to just use my bonus action to rage.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I'm pretty pissed right now.
Alright.
And after that, I'm just going to rush up to her.
Alright.
And attack.
Alright.
Do 2 attacks. At least shouldn't be disadvantaged. It should be normal.
27
That
will
one
hit.
hits. Oh wait, add 2 to that. I forgot to take the rage bonus.
Alright.
Don't forget that blesses for the attack and not the damage.
Alright. Damn it.
So -3 for damage.
Yeah. Okay.
So like the hit would do 12 instead of 15.
Alright, let me go
Alright.
back.
Alright.
Fix this. Thanks.
You run in. You swing your maul down. She kind of twirls around it. And you notice, and you pull back, slicing her across her shin. You got one good lick on. Tide.
Yeah.
This beam terrifies you.
Mm-hmm. So, do we not get saves at the end of our turns?
I'm giving it to you at the beginning. Just like I was going to do him.
Okay. I thought that was something different. So...
Wisdom.
Do I roll it now?
Yeah.
Okay. 22?
You've passed. You see Tide rush in. You see Selise march in like nothing ever happened. It gives you a little courage. A little hope.
Okay. You meant Leaf Russian, right?
Yeah, Leaf.
Okay, because I was about to say I'm seeing double. I would like to shoot twice, keeping at 100.
Alright. So you're back up quite a ways?
Yeah, I'm keeping this person at 100.
I'm going to say the terrain won't allow that.
Okay.
Because you want to be able to shoot your arrows. So, I mean,
Yeah.
you got to arc it back, which would put you underneath the canopy of the trees.
Yeah.
You're not in like an open field.
Okay, I'll just keep this person. From what I've been seeing, from how I've been seeing them move, I'd like to keep out of their walking range.
So about 50.
Yeah.
Alright. So I would say you can stay about 70 feet away. That sound good?
Gotcha. And I'll shoot again.
Yeah, that's a miss, so extra d6 for 100. 9 damage. 9.
Alright.
And
Quinn?
that's my turn.
I guess I'll make that saving throw now. It's 22.
22 does succeed.
Right.
16 is all you needed.
Oh well. I'm gonna take a deep breath, calm myself down, and move to stand next to Leaf and heal him for 35 hit points with Lay on Hand.
Alright.
So
Okay.
you get 35 back.
That will work until I get hit again.
I mean, you're raging this time, so...
I am raging this time.
This time.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Nick swings his axe twice, doosh, blocked once, and then jabs it straight into her gut and pulls it out. His blade frosts over. She grabs her stomach and lets out a gigantic roar, and as she does, the wind and snow whirls around her and explodes outwards. I need a Constitution saving throw from everybody but Tide.
Oh.
But we do get the bonus for that, and well, bless plus the +3 for.
Well, you'd get it. I don't know if anybody else gets it, because I don't know if anybody else is in 10 feet of me. Really?
Yeah,
Everybody
God
fail.
damn.
I think everyone failed.
This is very bad, guys.
Cool.
Have faith.
Alright.
I like that I rolled a 2 for my con save and a 1 for my d4.
D8.
Oh, wait, is this a spell?
Oops. Why won't it let me...
I'm gonna have to whisper
Because
to
you've
yourself.
been naughty, El.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to roll it. This is gonna hurt. Everybody takes 78 points of damage. Leafy,
Oh, God.
you take half.
What?
I'm dead.
Unconscious, not
Shit.
dead.
So
Or not, I'm fine.
I
was just
take
saying that.
half of 78,
Rounded down.
rounded down.
34.
30.
No, 39. 39.
Okay.
Ooh. I'm glad I healed you.
Yep, I'm at 7.
I'm at 12.
Selise, what are you at?
Negative. So 0.
You didn't have max hit points?
I only had 60 to start with,
Okay.
and then I gave myself -4, so...
You done splurged on her, man. She couldn't
The
take all of that.
force of this explosion erupts from her, pushing everybody back 10 feet. You see Selise's light flicker and then go dim as her lifeless body slides in the now thick snow. She does not get up.
Please tell me Santa kicked Jack's ass for this.
Leafy, Quinn, you are both prone on the ground because you did technically fail.
Bless is also off now because I can't roll a Constitution save of 39.
No, you can roll that 20.
jeez. I mean, I can try.
5% chance. Oh, look, the other 5%.
The opposite 5% chance.
Selise, I need a death saving throw. You slip deeper into the darkness as your body begins to grow colder. Frost begins to form over your flesh and over your mask. Leafy, you are knocked prone.
Alright, so half my movement to get up. Can I get to her with the rest of it?
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna do this again, and we'll see how much more damage I can take before going down. As I Frenzy Rage and go for 3 attacks. Oh wait, that's with Bless, which I don't have anymore.
So is it just a 19?
So it's 19.
19 misses. Are they reckless? It would still be a 10 if it was reckless.
Yeah, let's make them reckless.
Alright, so that's your first roll. That's a miss.
Yeah.
28 will hit.
That.
26 will hit. Alright.
That is my turn.
Alright. Tide. You just saw all this happening in front of your eyes.
Yeah. Let's see here, Chief.
The cold from that force came within inches of you.
That's nice. Yeah.
And along the perimeter now are these jagged ice sticking up out of the ground where it swirled around.
So I move at half speed, right?
Yeah, for rough terrain.
So how far away is Selise from me? I know I can't get to her now.
You were, what did you say, 90 feet? 70?
70, yeah.
Alright, and she got blown back 10, so she would be 60 feet away from you.
God damn it. Okay. That means I can't get to her in 2 turns' time to heal her.
Can always try.
No, I can't because of the math. It'd be half each time. Damn. Okay. I literally can't help her, so...
Is there any way you think you can move at regular speed?
That'd be to dash, but it wouldn't make up for it. But even then, I wouldn't be able to catch up and do anything within 2 turns.
Alright, it's your turn. Do what you want.
I'll start making my way towards her.
Okay.
I'll start making my way towards her. I'll shoot twice as my action.
Okay.
1 shot.
That will hit.
And 2 shot.
That will also hit.
And crit doubles Hunter's Mark, right?
Why couldn't we crit during Constitution saves, guys?
I'm sorry. The Nat 20 doubles the Hunter's Mark too, right?
I believe it doubles all dice.
So, damn, double 1s on the crit. That's the first and the crit. And I'll make 15 feet towards Selise. And for my bonus action, I will get rid of Hunter's Mark because this is a concentration spell. I'll cast Zephyr Strike. Hunter's Mark is dropped, Zephyr Strike is now up. I am now 15 feet closer to Selise, so 45 feet away.
Alright. Quinn.
So, she's 20 feet away from Jack. Because
She is 20 feet away from Jack, 30 from you.
She's 30 feet away from me?
Yeah, because she got blown one way, you got blown the other, because I'm pretty sure you didn't enter her aura.
Alright. Give me 1 second. Worst time to use the bathroom. Okay. So, how many creatures is that? Well, does she have to be conscious? Yeah, she can't hear me while she's unconscious. So, I'm going to use the second level spell slot to cast Aid. And I'm going to target Leafy, myself, and Selise. So, we all gain 5 hit points, and our max goes up by 5 hit points.
Alright.
Huh.
Oh yeah, she'd have to be able to hear you. Up to 3 creatures within range.
Yeah, because I didn't choose, I didn't use my channel divinity. It specifically says each creature that can hear you within range.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yep. So I just heal me, Leafy, and Selise for 5, basically.
So Selise wakes up. Right?
Yeah.
Alright.
And I'll stand up, if I didn't say that already.
Alright. Nick swings his axe twice. Digging deep into her. She lets out a cry. The cry of a sad woman. Tears begins to roll down her cheeks. Selise. Oh wait! Sorry, I missed her turn. She is going to... Leafy and Nick are the only ones in range.
I'm right next to Leafy. Oh no, never mind.
No,
Sorry, I
you
forgot he moved up.
You said you just stood up.
Yep, I forgot he moved up and we got knocked over and knocked 10 feet back. I forgot.
Yep.
Alright. First one's going to be against Nick. She stabs him through the chest for 15 piercing and 9 cold damage. Oh. Second one is going to be at Leaf, which she nat 1s, so I'm not even going to be able to roll her third strike. Now it's Selise's turn.
Okay, so
You come to consciousness on the ground.
I shake my head. As an action, I'm going to gain myself 7 points.
Alright.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to give myself 1d10 plus 7. 14.
Nice.
Selise's a badass. She goes from unconscious to over 20 hit points.
I ain't done yet, bitch.
Alright.
She's got like 30 hit points now? Good lord.
26.
Close to 30.
Yeah, close. Okay. That is my turn currently. How far away am I from her? Hello?
You are 10 feet away from her.
I thought she was 20 feet.
20 feet, yes. Back? 20 feet, yep.
Okay. I will stay where I am right now. Do I have to do that wisdom thing?
No, are you just standing up?
Yeah.
Alright, Leafy. You slowly see Selise stand to her feet. Her swords gripped in her hands. Jack in front of you. Crying. Gripping her staff. The coldness swirling around you. What do you do?
Why is she crying? She attacked us.
She's naughty. She got cold.
Well, I'm pretty sure I shout something along the lines of stop hurting my friends, damn it, and continue to hit her.
Alright.
With the maul. That's... Yeah... Yeah, I guess I'm reckless attacking because I forgot to turn off advantage.
All of those hit. Alright. Tide.
And
oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
What was that?
I was saying that's it.
Alright. Tide, you see Selise stand up as if she has a new purpose. What do you do?
Okay, I'm going to make my first shot as normal. Hey, 20 hits, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and then my second shot as I knock the second arrow, and I'm holding it, and the air from around me with my Zephyr Strike, allowing me to move much more swifter. As I'm holding the arrow, I'm with my fingers, I decrease the finger amount slowly before making it just the middle finger as I let go of the arrow. And the airs around me go with the arrow, and I'm gonna give it advantage. And that hit anyways, and an extra D8 of force damage as this arrow just fucking flies at her.
How did you do that?
Powered by wind. It's my Zephyr. It's once per spell casting of it. I still have the no opportunity attacks, but that part's gone.
Okay.
And my speed increases by 30 for the rest of this turn, so I'll just move a regular 30 instead of 15, just kind of skirmishing around her.
Alright. Quinn.
Alright. I'll move up. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I don't know that it's gonna work, but I'm going to get up right in her face, basically, right next to Leaf and Nick, and just say, kneel! And cast command.
Okay.
So she has to make a, I think it's wisdom? Yes, a wisdom save of 14.
Nah, 1.
basically I'd want her to fall prone.
It's a charm, right?
Actually, no.
Well, it's an enchantment.
But it never says it's a charm, aha. I think we've been through this in the past campaign, haven't we?
That's fine. She'll use one of her 3 legendary resistance to automatically succeed.
Oh, well, fuck that bitch, I guess.
Adam, didn't we have this, like, discussion last campaign?
Maybe.
The whole charming is bad thing?
Alright. On her turn. Or he goes first. He will tackle her to the ground. He jumps off the moose and smashes into her into the ground. They slide in the snow and ice a little bit. He grabs her by the throat. And that's all he can do at the moment. The snow around her begins to swirl around. Lightning thunders from the sky and hits the ground, and as it does, it freezes, leaving the outline of ice, lightning, in the ground. And as the scream fades away, so does Jack, Nick, and the moose.
All right.
What do you guys do?
Is everyone all right?
Did they just disappear?
Yep.
Oh.
What in my lord? That? I have such a headache.
I think we all do.
I think we almost all just died.
The snow, sky begin to clear up. You hear the crackling of ice as the temperature begins to go back to normal. The frozen lightning bolt shatters and crumbles to the ground. And as you stand there, not knowing what happened, you see Nick's bag
Yoink.
go flat
Ugh.
and lay there on the ground. But still present.
I want to grab it and turn it inside out.
There's nothing in it.
Tide's gonna bow his head in respect, not knowing whether or not he has actually paid off his debt to this person, but still thankful nonetheless.
The bag holds 5 times the normal size of the bag of holding.
5 times the hoo-ha?
5 times the normal bag of holding.
Wow.
Well, let's not put the amulet in there, whatever we do.
And that is where we'll call tonight. I hope you enjoyed my little Christmas game.
God damn it, you killed Christmas, Al. You murdered
Literally.
Christmas.
Literally killed Christmas.
Let me know when you're stop streaming.
Alright. I hope everybody had fun.